So, for me growing up, Dirt magazine, Sprung magazine, Earth, they were like 411, Thrasher, Sidewalk, Stab magazine. Like they're all like these kind of. They were so influential because they were like, what's cool laid out in front of you.
Yeah.
Like what is actually cool in
Create culture.
And it was like so exciting when Sprung and Dirt, when I discovered these things, it was like, yeah, exactly. They create culture and they give you like guidelines to what's cool. What was informing? Because I mean, you could have gone off and filmed some kooky stuff.
Well,
What made you film the stuff that you thought were? I don't know. How did you navigate mountain biking?
well, it's kind of like we progressed through it, didn't we? I mean, if you look at Sprung One, it's all on YouTube and that. There was kooky stuff in there.
There's also Steve Gill.
There was, but we didn't get. We just sort of like. We both knew what we liked, Milan and I, and we sort of like. I guess we're both really critical guys. Yeah. Just really like. And then, so we'd be quite strict. We didn't want to just put any rubbish in. We want people to buy this thing.
Yeah.
And Sprung One, we just turned around real quick. 9 weeks, we made it start to finish. Literally.
Wow.
Yeah. So we like looked on the calendar. I remember Milan like planning it out, like looking at the calendar and oh, right, well, we better do a logo then, and he sat at his computer doing the logos and like just figuring it all out. And then,
so Sprung One, you had a plan.
It was just mad. I mean, I guess because we just came out of uni, we were like real organised, motivated, and we didn't want to waste that, and we knew like what it took to do these things. And then, in terms of content, to start with, we were like scrabbling around looking for like what we could get to go in. We had no contacts with the bike industry at all.
Right.
Nothing. So who was it? Milan knew this guy, Chris Quigley, who was had some contact with 4130. Right. Like I think he was going out with someone who worked there.
Yeah.
Is all we knew, right?
Yeah.
So I know more now.
Wasn't Lincoln? There wasn't LinkedIn. There wasn't Facebook.
No.
Yeah.
He was actually Mark and Chris Noble's brother-in-law.
Right.
So, but we didn't know that. So he knew of Steve Gill. Like we thought that was a way in, So
right, yeah. Because how do you get in touch with these people?
So we got Gilly's number, messaged him, and of course he was up for it.
Yeah.
And then so we got Chris down to do the interview. So in Sprung One, Chris is the guy doing the interview.
Yeah.
So
guy who asked him about being bunny hop world champion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we were like, probably a bit of a mistake, but you had to sort of go there, didn't you? Really, but
see, I don't view it as that. That to me was just the thing.
Well, we kind of knew that. We knew at the time Steve didn't want that to define his career, right. So we didn't. We weren't.
Still has. I still mention it every time.
Well, I think we think Milan and I are both really well read on the scene, so we used to pore over the magazines.
Yeah.
Like, even Milan was like 30s, late 30s. I was like, 21. And I'd spent the last, from age of 16, reading every single magazine, cover to cover, that I could get my hands on.
So which ones was that?
Well, to start with, it was MBUK, you know what I mean? But we, and you were like, and then Dirt obviously came along and is like, oh, thank fuck for that. And, but we owe a lot to MBUK.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
And we advertised in there, and we, for a short period of time.
I mean, MBUK really created the scene, but it really did. Like when we were watching Sprung 2, and it had the bike showing, and it was just like that was MBUK's show. Yeah, really, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah. I mean,
the readership was massive.
The show was amazing. I mean, when we took like Sprung One to the show and sold, a few copies with just like one ad in dirt was all we had time to get out, because that was why we did it in 9 weeks, because we want to smash it out
For that
for
show.
bike 98.
Right.
So
Did you enjoy this clip? If so, please like and subscribe. The full episode is available by hitting one of the links on the screen right now, or type the Ride Companion into your favourite podcast app. We've even put links in the show description for you. Cheers!